What's up, disc golf fans? Welcome back to our coverage of the 2020 Gibson County Challenge. This is the back nine. Thanks for tuning in to the front nine. It was a wet one. It doesn't get much better from here in terms of the weather, but that always lends to some interesting play. What do you think, Chris?
I think this course really sets up for being an all par 3 course. It's very birdie or die, so we've been seeing a lot of birdies, but we've also been seeing a lot of bogeys, a lot of early kicks, a lot of missed throws coming from that weather. So it's interesting to see how these pros adapt on such a interesting course that they are playing on. I would say, being an AM Worlds course, it's interesting to see how these guys are playing, honestly. I'm enjoying it. Big shout out to our Patreon supporters, as well as Gibson County and Hampton Inn and Dads for Disc Golf. We're going to jump right back in. Aaron had a pretty good front nine, other than that one blemish on hole 9. Paul's trying to keep pace. Once again, these guys are just really trying to get through this round in one piece, I think, at this point.
Yeah, really looking forward to the tee time back at Country Club the next day here.
Yeah, 2 days are rough, as we're going to move into hole 10. 263 feet. This road is OB, so you do have to clear that. If you hit one of these early trees, you can fall down. And then this basically drop right down, very straight, a lot of trees to hit.
Well, and due to the weather, this area is a swamp.
Yeah. So Paul is on the tee after taking the 2 on hole 9. Big change of momentum. As he hits one of his early trees, he does stay in bounds, but
that's looking good.
So we have Aaron, as he's not hitting anything, puts himself about circle's edge. Probably going to have a straddle.
That just got rolled over. Finds itself far right.
And
that looks like it got just stopped up by some branch there early.
Yeah, so we have people all over the fairway now. So Paul's able to, a little touchy hyzer, save his 3.
Yeah, not going to lie, that shot took me by surprise. I didn't think he was going to loft it the way he did.
So Nathaniel, he finds an early tree. This is now for his par, and he's going to even have a little more work. See if he's able to save his bogey. Zach is
high stepping through that water there.
Playing hopscotch.
Oh
no. That would have been a nice birdie from Aaron. Daniel's able to save his bogey.
Yeah, solid connection with the chains there. Easy par.
We should have the rest be easy par cleanups. So this is the interesting part of the course. It's going to open up here. So we've been very tight and technical this entire time. These next 3 holes, I believe, are all out in the open. So these guys get to kind of really let them rip this time, as we have 393 feet, par 3, Mando to the right of the scoreboard there. Might see a lefty backhand roller here, which I'm excited to see personally, but pretty standard hyzer shots from these guys.
You do have the mandatory in play.
Paul goes with that big hyzer. It's still going to leave him probably 60, 70 feet, though.
Yeah, this hole has a lot more meat on it than you would think.
Backhand roller.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. It looks like there's too much cut, though.
Well, and to be honest, it's a risky play given the ground conditions.
Yeah, with all the puddles out there. Zach unleashes a pretty good hyzer shot as well. He's going to end up near Paul. Yeah, I feel like at this point in the course, you feel really nice because you're like, oh, I'm finally out of the woods for a minute. A little low there from Nathaniel.
With no ground play.
Aaron
places it right there.
Okay, nice up and down. At this point, we're probably going to see a bunch of pars. We'll see if Paul's able to run his. Zach as well. He's about circle 2.
Came out a little wobbly from the hand. I think he was trying to play the flex.
And Paul from probably about 50. Ooh. Good bid from Paul. Is going to see ourselves another star frame.
Par frame?
Par frame. Star frame, par frame.
If you ever wondered what it looked like to play disc golf in a dream, I think this is a really good shot to show you. I was dealing with a hell of a lot of fog.
Yeah, this round was very interesting for the players and for the media. So this next hole, hole 12, is very interesting. So par 3 at 380 feet. I don't actually know if that's the distance because they did create an alternative hole. Because it was raining so bad, this little creek down here was flowing. There was no bridge or anything to get across. So what they did is they essentially pushed everyone back and put the basket kind of near the creek's edge there. So we won't be crossing over to this basket. We did set up a tent basket. I would say it probably plays close to 380 to 400.
Just a wide open shot.
Yeah, there are trees that do come into play to the right here that you can find. But you want to just kind of throw a big flex hyzer shot. That's probably as good as you're going to get. I mean, putting yourself about circle 2. Feels like this could probably play a little over 4.
Aaron's got a lot of work to do from there.
And there is some danger if you go a little too deep. I mean, it's only probably 20 feet, 15 feet past the basket is where that drop off for the creek starts. So it'll be interesting with these guys' approach shots here. It's really about touch. So that needs to flip. Doesn't look like it's gonna. But nonetheless, I mean,
Inches his way up there, though.
Shouldn't be too bad. I mean, honestly, that's probably a better spot to be.
I thought it made it up that little hump a little bit more than it did.
Aaron's dropping his right in.
It's a unique putting routine.
From Zach there, yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what your putting routine is in the comments below.
Paul, that would have been a nice 2 to get. We're back in that dream state. So Nathaniel's going to get his par. We're going to see back-to-back par frames.
For some of these players, I'm sure this round is a nightmare.
Aaron, really, once that break kind of happened, he slowed down a little bit. Like I said, he was telling me he wished that never ended. We're going to move into the final hole in this little field of opening that we get, this little breather. So this is a 329-foot Mando to the right of the scoreboard, OB to the parking lot. So if you do end up a little short and left, you can find yourself OB. I would say at this point, really, just kind of throw a hyzer shot and hope to get the circle. Paul looks like his is a little aggressive. Has a chance to ring.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Nice shot from Paul.
It's contention for CTP.
That's going to flip for Aaron. Too much turn, though, and he's going to find himself OB. Drop zone is near the scoreboard, so he'll be shooting from there. This is looking pretty good from Zach. I would say you can get more aggressive right now just because you probably won't get the skip that you would normally get if it's a nice dry day. So we probably see these guys getting a little more aggressive. But it is very easy to find yourself OB on this hole. I mean, I found it personally. I think you did as well when we played our round. So it looks like drop zone's a little closer than the, or there might not even be a drop zone. I'm sorry. Aaron's going to take his 4. That's a nice birdie from Zach.
Yep, slosh your way on up there.
Oh, it was sloshy.
Oh
no.
Boy. That's
He's
still
good.
safe.
Whew. That was scary from Nathaniel. He's really trying to turn this around. I mean, he started off pretty strong. Had that double, took another bogey, and his back nine hasn't been treating him.
No, and you know he's pretty mad at himself for that because that was a chance for him to start rebuilding that scorecard.
Yeah, find some green. Because we're about to get back into the tight and technical. Aaron, that stop of play really stopped him from going. He's only got 1 stroke lead on Paul now. Move into hole 14, 229 feet. That creek is OB, so you do have to clear that creek. Another left to right finishing hole though here. But once again, very short. So if you throw something straight, hit your line, you once again should have yourself at least a circle's edge putt. Easy 3 save.
That would have found itself up there pretty good, but pretty much hit the last one you needed to miss.
Yeah, there's like these row of guardian trees on the right side that kind of make it difficult to penetrate that.
And that right out of the hand just
oh no,
was not good.
Nathaniel does not hit his line as well. This sets up nice for Aaron.
Oh yeah, he'll like that
shot.
one.
I wonder if this course was designed by a lefty. There's a lot of lefty-friendly holes on this course. Nice to see.
Now, Nathaniel and Zach both elect to just pitch it up there, take the safe play.
Oh,
Paul's giving it a bid.
that took a weird roll. He's going to have himself probably a 20-footer, yeah. But Paul, the good putter that he is, he's able to clean that up.
Worked a little harder for it than he wanted to.
This is big for Aaron. Nice to gain the stroke on the field. Or on the card, at least. Zach for his par save. All right. Hole 15 is going to be one of the harder holes on the course as well. Very straight, very tight, very technical. 252 feet. You got this tree to the left a lot of people find. If you end up to the right, you're going to find stuff there. Hit one of these trees on the fairway and you kick to the left. Basically instant bogey at that point. There are some sneaky routes though. If you go to the right a little bit, you can find your way down to the green. I would say missing right is definitely better than missing left on this hole.
Oh boy.
Aaron finds that early shrubbery I was talking about.
Keeps him right in the middle though, so that shouldn't be a problem for his next shot, but it is going to be a guaranteed par.
So we'll see if Paul can flip something up. Might have a little bit of turn on it.
And he just slightly late releases it, gets super sneaky, almost so sneaky that you didn't see it coming, and look at that, inside the circle.
Oh,
so
no.
a very similar play here from
Wow.
Zach, and his gets also super sneaky. Finds himself circle's edge.
Tree love. Nathaniel finds first available.
Pretty similar to Aaron's drive.
But once again, being over there, you can see it's a little more open on the right, so it's not too bad to be over there. As Aaron's going to be struggling for his par now at this point. Nathaniel's...
It was a good play. That was kind of all he had left, so really just try to crash something at the trees near the green. Hopefully it stops up and gives you a putt.
Oh, no. That would have been a really good par save there from him. Birdie from Zach. Zach's starting to pick it up here at the end. Couple birdies on this back nine. He's trying to get himself back down to even. As Paul now has an opportunity to gain 2 strokes on Aaron. He finds it. And Paul playing a lot better after that break as well.
You can tell the rain settled quite a bit.
Nathaniel, the other story though. He's really been struggling here ever since we took that break. Same with Aaron. So tale of 2 stories here.
Nathaniel does have some opportunity to get himself back down to even, though.
Should be a cleanup for Aaron.
A little low for Aaron.
But tough scores there from hole 9 and on. So we're going to move into hole 16, probably one of the funnest holes on the course. So Jerome's going to be going down this left route, but you see that opening there to the right. That's the local route over the water. I think almost everyone takes that route.
Just about.
Yeah, it's a very fun hole to play. Ace runs all day. You can get very aggressive, but if you find yourself an early tree, you will find yourself in the water. There is a drop zone. It gives you a pretty appealing bid for your par save at that point, I would say. It's about like a 40-footer. So this is looking really good from Paul, making me dance. Yep.
I'm going to say that you are more likely for the ace run if you're a righty forehand or a lefty backhand, because as you can see, Paul's shot just finished to the left, leaving himself pin high, obviously, but less likely to find metal.
Oh no, too much turn from Aaron. He's going to end up, drop zone's right over there, so that's about where the drop zone is.
Yeah, I think that was really just the water coming in to play, getting in his head.
Oh no.
And that is going to find the OB.
Yeah, you could actually see the drop zone flags right in front of Aaron. Luckily, he hits that tree. I don't think he would have skipped too far past, but that's what it is. You got yourself like a 45-footer. You really want to run it, and now you got yourself a pretty long comebacker.
Right out of hand. Nathaniel knew that his shot from the drop zone just was not it. Shoots a little low there.
That's going to be a tough double to take. Good birdie there from Paul. He's really, really starting to put this round together. He's going to try to keep himself on lead card for the final day. It's the final day. Calls for beautiful. 80-degree weather, low humidity, sunny. These guys are just trying to find the light on the other side as Zach finds the birdie as well. This hole really sets up for him. Nice little forehand flex shot.
Hate to see the doubles out there.
Paul's going to take the lead from Aaron. We're going to move into hole 17. 263 feet. Mando to the left of that big tree with the sign there. Once again, another left-right finishing hole for these guys. So this sets up really good for Aaron if he's able to flip something up. Finish there to the right. Paul, we might see if we see something new from him. See if he can flip something over. Zach will probably see a nice forehand, probably from Nathaniel as well. Paul's finds the ceiling. He's going to give himself a circle 2 look.
Oh boy. So he does make the Mando, finds himself right in the middle of the fairway.
A little
far worse could happen.
Yeah, a little slippery. That went short and right for Aaron, so he still has a little bit of work.
He should be finding himself probably close to where Paul is.
Whoa! That almost skipped in.
Right over.
That skipped right over the basket. A little too deep from Zach, but
that should be a putt still.
Yeah, he should be okay. He might have a straddle. Paul. Oh. See if Aaron finds a lane. He does. He's going to clean up his par as well. Oh, no. That would have been
a weak side of the chain there.
Would have been a good up and down from him. Turbo putt from Nathaniel. He's going to have
left.
He's going to have a farther putt coming back. But he cleans up. It's really Zach with the only blemish on the card. We should see Aaron clean these up. Yep. This is nice too because the last hole is open, so when you play this hole, you know you're done. There's no more tight woods, no more trees. Well, there's still trees to hit, but not as many.
Yeah, in fact, playing the trees on the next hole is a totally viable option.
Yeah, for sure. So Paul's going to keep that one-stroke lead on Aaron as we're going to be closing out this round. Zach putting up a pretty solid 8 under as well. It's probably hovering around that chase card. We're going to move into hole 18, 455 feet, par 3. I would say probably could play as a par 4 for the amateurs.
Mainly because the court there is OB, so a lot of it is really just kind of laying up right to the edge there and then giving yourself a safe approach to the green.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone, especially in Am Worlds, is going to have a 450-foot shot. Paul finds those trees. Drops right down. He was definitely going for it, though. He was going big flex around him. But this is the other play. You're just going to see a layup right in front of the court.
Yeah, and I think there's something to be said where, you know, sometimes you might just want to elect to play a mid-range right up to that point so that you give yourself like a wide open look. Because, you know, similarly to where Paul found himself, he's under that tree, so there's going to be like a low ceiling there.
Yeah, that might be a tough shot for him. That is probably the best spot, honestly. It just sets up for another hyzer shot. A little more spike on this one.
He still has a lot of work to do.
It's a little too much spike.
But yeah, there's that low ceiling here. Doesn't look like it affects Paul too much. He's going to be nestled right there. Easy tap in par.
Good way to end your round. Aaron with the nice shot. You can see the rain was still going.
Oh
no.
Wow. Man, that would have been really cool to get.
I'm guessing Nathaniel also pitched up there. Paul's in for his par. Same with Aaron. Respectable rounds there. Nathaniel with the par as well. Kind of had a tough back nine. Zach with the great back nine, except for the final 2 holes there. It's going to push him back over par. So that's going to be it for round 2 back nine coverage here at the 2020 Gibson County Challenge. Once again, my name is Chris. We're with Derek. That was it. That was the rain round. That was one of the hardest rounds ever to film.
We promise the next round is going to be beautiful weather at a beautiful course. We look forward to seeing you there. Here's a quick peek at the leaderboard, and there it goes. And then now, again, thank you to all of our Patreons, the only Zool members. We really appreciate your support. Thanks, everybody.
Take care.